You started this? It was because of you that all of you asked for this?
This video is sponsored by AFK Arena. A whole lot of you wanted to see if we could make a functional boat out of canned spray foam, so in today's video, that's what we're gonna do.
Nate, a few weeks ago you made a new type of furniture out of canned foam.
I did. I made a sort of easy chair with spray canned foam.
Several hundred comments after that.
It was okay as a chair. It was terrible as a flotation device. It just tipped me off every single time. It was spectacular. I fell in that hot tub over and over.
It worked great as a flotation device, just
not sitting in it.
Yeah, just not the direction he had it in.
We asked you what else you might want to see us make with the spray foam, and I guess unsurprisingly, you wanted to see us make something that successfully went on water. You wanted us to make a boat out of spray foam. So today, that's what we're gonna try and do.
Then we're gonna take it down some rapids.
Here's the basic idea. We're going to take a bunch of canned spray foam and see if we can spray it out into the shape of a boat that will actually function as a boat. We'll take it out in the water and see if it's seaworthy. So what we're gonna try and do is lay this cut in half and reassembled kayak down flat. Maybe prop it up in the middle where it's sagging because we bisected it. But this isn't big enough actually. We want a larger boat than this. So
we need a two-person raft.
We're gonna cover this kayak in plastic, and then we're going to use the spray foam to go over it, using this as sort of a form model. But what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna do like the back 60%, and then after that's dry, we're just gonna slide that over quite a bit, and then we're gonna do the front 60%. So that should give us this size kayak, but with like another 2 feet or so in the middle. Then after that, we should be able to flip it right side up, and if we wanna add a little bit more height to the sides, and then some inside reinforcement, that'll also be an option.
I like it.
All right, one thing we need to figure out is what to do to pass the time while we're waiting for all of this foam to dry. And one good way to do that is by playing AFK Arena, kind of like Callie is doing right now.
AFK Arena is an RPG game that is really simple. It's fun to pick up, but it also has a ton of, strategy. There's these advanced mechanics for the more hardcore players.
The game has a really fleshed out, fantasy-based story that features 6 different races who are fighting against an impending demon invasion. The story is really interesting, and one thing about the game that's really cool is its art fresco style.
To progress in this game, you actually need to train your heroes, you forge weapons, you find the best combinations to beat your opponents. This game offers both PvE and PvP game modes, so there are lots of different ways for you to play.
To check out the game for yourself and to support the channel, click the link down in the description to start playing today.
By downloading through our link, you will get a special bonus as a fan of the channel: 500 diamonds, 5 common hero scrolls, and 60 rare hero soul stones.
Are you done now?
Yeah, sorry, let me load that up.
Fight me! I love this stuff so much, but if you get it on you, be prepared to have it on you forever. This does not come off of anything. I'm not just gonna, aim this at Nate and shoot.
Thank you. All right, that's a first layer. It's sprayed with water, which helps accelerate the cure time. So we'll give this maybe an hour, let it cure, come back and do another layer. We're not gonna give updates every time we spray more on, probably, because there might be a lot of layers. Fortunately, way fewer than with the chair, because I kind of just had to go up one little layer at a time, but probably still a lot of layers. Okay, so at this point, this is extremely light and floppy, and I am 100% sure it would not survive
Oh no.
any trips in the water. But we've got more foam and it's time to reinforce. I think we need to build up the sides and just probably a whole new layer covering everything on the inside.
The inside, not the outside?
We could do it to either.
We can do it to both, actually. Just keep flipping it and rotating.
So let's do a layer to the inside now and then maybe a layer to the outside next.
Okay, I like it. So we've got layer 2 on this now. It's still very
floppy. It's floppy.
It's floppy.
The whole boat is. That's okay.
Yeah, hopefully by like layer 4, this will be something.
We'll keep building it up until it seems rigid enough, and at that point we'll try it on water. Woo! All right, our many layers of foam have dried.
Have they?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I like this. The advantage though is that it doesn't need to be watertight because it's all made of floating material. How's that feel?
So we'll find out. This is not going to be, it doesn't really sit very high.
How stable! We may be like in the water as we float, I don't know. The chair floated really high, but it was also chair shaped.
Well,
Let's take it to water.
let's go be pirates.
Arr, matey.
Onward! Nate,
Yeah?
this is either madness or brilliance.
It's remarkable how often those two coincide.
It's remarkable how often those two traits coincide.
We found a spot to try and launch our boat.
Good is an operative term here.
It's, well, we'll try this. Where we are is also really known for like having silt at the bottom, so I'm just a little worried we're gonna get to a point where we can't walk it. We're just gonna be like in knee-deep silt and not able to move.
Oh yeah, this
We'll
is gonna
see.
be an adventure.
Oh.
I'm just gonna step where you step. That's gonna be safer. Oh look, little raccoon tracks, cute. Ah, no, no. I might actually. If I face plant in this swamp, I will never forgive you.
Why is this me?
I don't know, I just felt like I should blame you. You're the one who made the chair. You started this. It was because of you that all of you asked for this.
The boat is floating really well, but there's no one in it yet. Do you want me to try first? And if it's stable with one person, we can try a second?
Sure, let's go for it. What were you saying about lake sharks?
They literally do not exist anywhere in the world, so you're fine.
You sure?
All
There's so much water under
We do
here.
have water eeping in through the holes in the bottom of the boat. So you can see this water. This isn't stuff that's splashed in. It's soaking up through the bottom of the boat. My butt is going to get exceptionally wet.
All right.
Turn,
Yep. Butt first.
sitting in.
Yes.
Turn again.
Hang on. This is not the most stable thing we've ever made.
But it's not the least stable. I think the rice cake raft wins that. Here, you can have that.
Thanks. Oh, there goes our camera guy.
Bark hit a very deep spot. Yep. We were starting to have to bail the boat a bit, and so we actually we're still in quite shallow water, so we just got out for a bit and turned it upside down to pour all the water out. So I think we can say it definitely
It floats.
floats.
Absolutely
It
floats.
holds us both. It does not float high, and it is not watertight. All of the little gaps in the foam, it definitely finds its way through those.
We kind of knew that was going to happen going into
We
this.
did, and I suspect what will happen is we'll paddle around a bit, and it'll just take on more and more water until it hits like an equilibrium point where we are.
Tip.
Well, I don't think we'll tip. I think we'll just be sitting in water, like at our belts, but we won't be sinking more than that. So we'll just have the boat will be like partially or fully submerged, but not sinking lower than that. That's kind of my guess about what's going to happen. So if I remember my canoeing instructions, the person in the back usually just adds power on one side, and the person in front steers.
Oh, that's a terrible rule.
Okay, given how much water we've taken on getting out to here, I think we should turn back because we're likely to take on at least as much water on the way, on the return.
You're so right.
So it's possible that if you used approximately 3 times as much spray foam, you could even make a good boat or a half-decent boat out of spray foam. I don't think this quite qualifies. I think we might have hit maximum capacity of water in the boat.
Okay.
And it's taken on as much as it wants to, which is a significant amount, but we are not going down really. What do you think? Can we make a boat out of spray foam?
You can make a boat out of spray foam, and as you said, if you used about 3 times as much spray foam as we did, you might even make a good boat.
You could probably make something sturdy. Like
Yeah.
imagine if you made it as thick as the chair, but like way, you know, much
Catamaran.
bigger. Yeah, you could make something big and sturdy. This was just kind of the minimum we could get to that could qualify as maybe a boat.
I am shocked that it worked as well as it did. I really thought we were just gonna like conk right over into the water.
The stability was not, like, given
Yeah.
how flexible it is, the stability wasn't bad. It was about like a kayak. Like, it shook when you were getting in, but once you're in, we weren't really in danger of tipping, I didn't
Not at
feel.
all. We did it.
You guys wanted to see if we could,
We
actually.
didn't. Yeah, we didn't actually think of this. This was all you. And then our manager said we had to.
That's the way to explain it. We had to. We didn't want to do this. Thanks a lot, guys.
How dare you?
Why do you make us do these things? Thanks again to the sponsor for today's video, AFK Arena. Click the link down in the description to start playing today. Guys, that's not all. We've always got more for you to see. Click that box up at the top to check out our most recent video, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then. I can't salute. All my hands are taken up. Oh, there it is.